Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the message to our new friends. Welcome, and our returning friends. Welcome back. We are going to get the download that I received is um, there's this lady and this gentleman. Okay, it started off with me being I don't know how I ended up there, but there was this lady and this gentleman. This gentleman was on the heavier side, and so was this lady, and she had red hair. So this redhead, when I say red hair, her hair was like a burnt orange or blonde, or what? Yeah, burnt orange or burnt blonde or something like dirty blonde, not a Caucasian woman. Uh, she was kind of light skinned. So, and the gentleman was he was of a darker complexion, and he had a small head, and a small yeah. His facial features were small. His head was small, like smaller than his body. He had a small head and a larger frame. So, nevertheless, anyway, so the lady got up, and as the lady got up, she dropped a purse, left the purse down there. She dropped the purse, and the dude was standing up, and for some reason, I was holding baby. I don't know who baby. I was holding somebody's baby, and at least I thought it was a baby. So um, the lady got up and she started to walk off. She started walking off. So because it's like her cover was blown, wasn't expecting me to be there, and so did the gentleman. So as they were there, the gentleman picked up the purse and he started to walk off with it. So, and I noticed that he was doing. I noticed that he did that. So I got up, and when I got up, I walked over to him and I grabbed him on the shoulder and I told him, I was like, "Give it back," you know, put that down, that don't belong to you, give it back. So I went back, he gave it back, he gave it to me, and I went back over to sit down with this child, this baby that I was holding, with this child that I was holding, that which was not really a child. So anyway, um so I sat back down, and when I sat back down, the dude came over. He must have taken some money out, stole the money out of the purse. So whatever he took out of their purse, he he was agitated by it, or something was happening where where he was having some type of discrepancy. Something was going on where he was having a problem because of something that he took. He was having a problem because of something that he took that didn't belong to him. And so he brought the money. As I'm sitting down there, he brought the money and he threw the money back. He gave me like, "Here, take," like he was trying to force me to take the money. Take it back. So like he was trying to apologize or something for what he was doing in giving it back, because he knew whatever it was, he knew he wasn't supposed to have it. So he tried to give it back, forced me to give it back. And as he was trying to give it back to me, whatever this thing was that he had dropped it. It fell on the ground and it bust open now, mind you. And I'm like, oh my God, what is this? So it wasn't a baby. It wasn't a baby. So whatever it was, it was something else. And I'm not gonna go into no details about it because it's gross and nasty. So it was disgusting. And whatever it was like it was like it was like something that was it was like something like taken. It was like something that was taken uh taken from me. I was the source of its life. Like I was the source of its life. And being the source of its life, it would take so much. It was taking so much and ingesting so much. The more it ingested, the more stuff it took, and more force that it took from me, the bigger it got. And once it gave birth to something else, so it was like going on a continuation. It was like it's hard to explain. It just was growing, like multiplying. It was multiplying. So it was like really really gross. And so I got up and it made me like, I started to throw up some stuff, like throw up some nasty stuff. So because of whatever this was, it just was so grotesque and so nasty that it made me throw up. So I found myself in another room where I was throwing up, and it was just all of this nasty stuff coming up. So yeah. So anyway, as I got all of it out, or got all of the last of it out, um, I was able to move about. It's like the movement, my move, everything was changed. Everything had changed. So whoever this woman and this man is, this is like it's couple, or um who may have paid someone to do something, a female who may have paid someone to do something. Someone paid somebody to do something. Okay, somebody paid somebody to do something. She paid him, or he paid her, vice versa, whatever, to take something away from me, or to do something to me. So anyway, it changed. And when the download when the dream changed, I was in another scene. It changed from that nasty, horrific scene to a disgusting scene to something else. So I'm like, okay. So I got up and I'm like, and when I got up, I'm like, wow, this is like, I felt different. I felt really, really, I felt different. I felt like light. I felt light. Light. I felt really light. So yeah. So I'm like, okay. So I began to meditate. I got up and I had to meditate. Normally when I have go through things like that or whatever happens, I have to sit and meditate. You know what I'm saying? I have to sit and meditate. So um I sat and I meditated with God, and I was like, okay, now tell me about it. So yeah. So God began to tell me about it and began to reveal it, and and give me what I needed, the takeaway from it. So we have here, we have oh wow, we have the Six of Swords. So someone is leaving something and walking away and moving away from something. Karma waters is here. Smoother, calmer water. Someone's leaving something. Someone is getting the message to leave something and walk away, or to move away from something. Someone has gotten the message to move away from something, get away from something, leave something alone, let something go. So, because she who knows, with this high priestess, someone knows Someone was advised and instructed to leave something alone, let something go, because she who knows, because of she who knows. She knows. She knows. She knows what you were doing, what you're doing. She knows who you are. She knows what you're doing, why you're doing, how you're doing, why. Everything. She who knows. Because something is going to happen in the distant, on the distant horizon. You're expecting an outcome. You're not going to get the outcome that you want. Whatever outcome you're expecting, you're not going to get it. Nothing's going to go in your favor. Nothing's going to be favorable for you. The outcome, the outcome for you is, and when I say you, it's whoever you choose what side of the fence you're on, friends. Whoever you are is not going to go well for you in the distant. In the distant, the far off can be yesterday, today, tomorrow, next week, next month. It does not have to be a long time off, 3 to 4 years and 4 or 5 years and 1 year down the line. Let it go. Give it back. You were told. You were told to give something back, to release something. You were told to release it and let it go, but you didn't listen. So, due to your ego, because I'm getting ego off of this as well. I'm getting ego off of this. Look how he's stand. Look at him. The stance here, feeling like you got something in the bag. Feeling like you got it in the bag, like um, under wraps or got things under control. No, you never had it under control. You never had control of it. It was all an illusion. Something was never yours to begin with. You got tricked with this Six of Swords. You got tricked. You were tricked. You were tricked and coerced into doing something. I feel that female may have coerced someone into doing something, tricked someone into doing something, paid someone. It could have paid someone as well, paid them to do this. But we know now the time is here. The time is upon you. Judgment. You were warned. You were warned to step away, to turn back, to walk away from something, to turn your back on something, to leave something be, to leave something. But someone got greedy, someone got arrogant, someone got beside themselves. They couldn't leave well enough alone. They were tricked. Someone made something look on the someone was to move to smoother waters, calmer waters. And someone came along with an offer and made something look good and made it look appealing. So someone got walked right into a trap, a setup, someone walked right into a setup, a trap, and now we have judgment here. Judgment is here. There's no going back. This is faded. This is something that someone cannot control. They wanted to continue on. They wanted to keep something going with this Nine of Wands. Someone wanted to keep something going, keep going, and would not leave well enough alone. This fell out over here. They wouldn't walk away, wouldn't go. They would not turn away. They wouldn't turn their back on something and move to move to a smoother time. They wanted to keep something going. They were persistent. This is I'm getting arrogance, taking like a mighty stand. They were persistent into keeping something going. Very persistent, trying to keep something going. Trying It's like they were trying to achieve something, but all they got is judgment. They were being watched the whole time. They ignored the messages, ignored the messages, but they failed for an illusion. They fell for something else. They fell for something. Wow. They didn't use their discernment. It was there the whole time. But they turned their back to the truth was there the whole time. The truth was there. But they turned their back to it. They didn't listen. Someone would listen. They kept wanting to steal something acting like pirates. Trying to take something, steal something that didn't belong to them, that don't belong to them, that was never theirs to begin with. The instructions was to leave it alone, let it go, release it, release something, walk away. But no. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. Tell us more. I forgot my. Wow. This came out, but it was in reverse. Someone emotionally unavailable, detached. Someone wanted to keep something going. Someone did not use their discernment. Someone they lacked discernment. They were like holding a position, trying to hold a position, forcing themselves to hold on to something, hold a position, trying to hold up a position or something like that. And they was holding on tightly. So, and they didn't use their discernment. They were acting on ego. This person was acting on their out of their ego. So, yeah. Anything we need to know from this Holy Spirit from this about the situation. Anything we need to know about this. Change in the reverse. Refusing to change. Refusing to refusing to let something and release something or to make that change. This was a refusal. Persistent. This is someone who is um this is like being set in it, because look at this old time car, set in their ways, used to doing things the old way. Like back, I'm getting like old country, the way they did things in the old country, in the old time, back in the day. And now there's talks being had, communication about all of this, and talks about this in this family room. This family room is empty. They have to let something go, release something, because something has come to an end. Something is ended. Losing a house, losing a business, a loss. This is significant loss. Loss of things that they've acquired. This is loss, severe loss. Despair. Someone could also be in bad health here. Bad health, sick, because sick from what they've done, sick from the longer they hold on to something, the sicker they get. The longer they hold on to it, the sicker they get, the more fragile they become. Somebody could not be able to get out of the bed. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the download we had, y'all, that I had. Until next time. Why is this thing not working? Until next time, y'all. Ciao.